Hi guys, it's Mark with Eggers and Bacon, and farm fresh eggs are one of our favorite things we get back from our little farm here, and we just love how fresh they are, the taste they have. They're just way better than anything you can get at the store. But sometimes 1 dozen turns into 4 dozen, and you end up with too many eggs and you start to lose track of how fresh they are. So this is one way that we use to tell how fresh our eggs are.
One of those ways is the float test. So I just have a glass measuring cup that has water in it. I like to use glass because then I can see all the way through it and see what the egg is doing. So this egg was laid yesterday. You can see that it kind of just goes down to the bottom. It's pretty much horizontal. This one is kind of on its side a little bit more. It's at a little bit more of an elevation. You can see it lifting just right here on this side. That egg's about 5 days old. Now this egg is pushing 2 weeks old, and you can see how it pretty much stays up and down. When eggs lose moisture, it causes them to float or stand up. Now this last egg is more than a couple weeks old. We saved it to show you this, and it floats to the top. That egg will get tossed. We don't feed those back to the chickens or anything. Any eggs we don't eat, we do feed back to the chickens. So this is the float test method to tell how fresh an egg is.
So what's actually happening here? Let's take a closer look. This is what an eggshell looks like under a microscope. It's porous, which means it's full of little tiny holes that are allowing air and moisture to travel back and forth through the shell. Now, if we have an egg here, the egg has what's called an air sac in it. And what happens is, as this egg sits, the moisture is evaporating through the porous shell. And as that moisture evaporates, air comes through the shell to take its spot. And over time, this air sac gets bigger and bigger, and that is what makes the egg float. So thank you guys for joining us and watching this. We hope you learned something, and we hope you all have a great rest of the week.